All right, and we're recording. All right, guys, I just wanted to welcome you to the second call of our 21-day Coach Basics Boot Camp. And we are halfway through the program. We have the rest of this week of assignments, and then we will have our last meeting next Tuesday. And then we'll finish out. I believe the last assignment is the following Sunday. So it's going by pretty quickly. And I wanted to, make sure maybe at the end of the call, if you guys have any questions about the assignments or anything like that, I actually would like to get some of your feedback from the assignments. Just kind of get your feedback if you're feeling like it's a little too much to have to read, to have to do, if you're feeling overwhelmed, or if you feel like it's easy and you're getting it. Feedback either way would definitely help me out, or if there's any way I can help better support you guys. I know that we're all busy and we have a lot of things going on, so I try to make this group as less time consuming as I can, and just put out the pure facts and tips that I know are going to help you guys as new coaches just kind of learn the ropes and get a feel for it, and things like that. So just to kind of update you really quick with, kind of what's going on with the team right now, which you probably already know, but I just like to recap it, and maybe it'll come into play with some of the training that we're going to do today. But as you know, this month's big challenge pack promotion is the PIO challenge pack, and it is $140, which is awesome. I absolutely love it when the company does these amazing promotions at $140 with amazing products, amazing programs, like the 21-day fix or like PIO. The first reason is because Shakeology for 30 days alone retails for $130. And when you do the PIO challenge pack, it's $140. So you are getting a full-blown program, and a great program at PIO. Chalene Johnson is a great program. It's had amazing reviews. It's different. It's great for beginners, and it's great for advanced people who are looking to get in functional flexibility to add to their hardcore workouts. So it really is a very versatile program for everybody, and it can fit every category of people. So when people do a challenge pack, they are not only getting a full 30 days of Shakeology, but they're getting a full-blown world-class program with PIO for just $10 more. And PIO, depending on which program or which package you get, if you just buy the PIO DVDs alone, is going to range anywhere from $60 to $80 or even more. So that's a pretty good deal. And I like to kind of word it in a way to people that, if you've ever been curious about maybe trying Shakeology, now is the time to try it, because you're going to get the best bang for your buck. You're going to get to try Shakeology for 30 days, and you're going to get an amazing bonus of adding the full PIO program for just $10 more. And that is something that people are absolutely loving. I've had a lot of conversations with people, and they love the idea of that. So that is one angle that you can, work, talk to people about PIO. And the other promotion is they're also offering a PIO Kickstart program for $180, which is now you're getting full 30 days of Shakeology, the full PIO program, and they're throwing in a 3-day refresh kit with that, which is really cool. I mean, that is an amazing deal. So for $40 more, they get to throw in a 3-day refresh to kick off their PIO challenge, drop some weight quickly, kick the bad cravings, and just get focused on their nutrition. And then they're going to get focused on their fitness. And then, of course, they have Shakeology to help support their nutrition every step of the way. So those are the two really great programs this month that are going on. And ones that you can, talk to people about, promote openly on your page if you'd like, or use it in your private message inviting. And of course, the challenge group that is big that we are inviting to right now is the Hot for the Holidays challenge. I think all of you are in that page. Yes? Are you guys in the Hot for the Holidays page? Okay. So, yeah, if you're in the page, you can see that everybody is really engaged. Like, people are really excited about this. They're happy to be in the group, and they're excited to be in the group. And that is a really great thing to invite people to. You know, you can see the excitement if you just go in there and just read some of the posts and comment on some of the comments, and kind of get into the energy yourself. You kind of catch that fire and take that fire and that emotion into your personal invitations and just say, you know, I don't know if this is for you or not, but I am in a group with these girls. They're doing a Hot for the Holidays challenge, and it is, you know, on fire. There is so much excitement. I feel so motivated. And I thought of you because I know that you like fun and excitement and motivation. So maybe you would like to join the group, or if you want to hear more about it, I'd be happy to tell you more. You know, something along those lines is a great way to reach out to people. And even though we've technically started the Hot for the Holidays challenge on November 3rd, Monday, this past Monday, yesterday, it's okay to keep inviting people to it. It doesn't matter that we started on the 3rd, you know, technically. That's the great thing about challenge groups, is that you can start them. Honestly, you could start them every Monday up until, you know, the end of the group. You know, I mean, I would say that you could even, you know, get people signed up in the month of December, because technically the group doesn't end until, you know, the 21st. But I mean, if you get somebody started on December 1st with the 21-day fix, they can still finish that program in 21 days and be a part of the Hot for the Holidays group. So, so don't think that you can't invite people still to this challenge group. It is still open to have people being invited to it. And please do so, because I think the more, the merrier. So fitting for Hot for the Holidays. So I am just going to go ahead, and usually call number 2 is a training call. And I like to do live trainings during the call. So I have Jenna on here, and Jenna is going to be my guinea pig, I guess. She's going to play the prospect, I guess. And I just kind of want to review the 5-step process. I'm going to use the 5-step process with Jenna. And I'm also going to utilize the skill form with her. And I don't know if you guys know what form is or not. I don't think that we've gone over it in Coach Basics yet. It's actually a skill that is taught by Dani Johnson. She talks about it in her book, The First Steps to Wealth. And it's a great personal development book. If you've been diving into personal development and you want more of it, I recommend Dani Johnson. If you just go to her website, www.dani, Johnson, JOHNSON.com. First Steps to Wealth. And I actually think she gives away that book for free. You just have to pay like $4 of shipping or something like that for visiting her site for the first time. And she talks about form in that book. She also talks about personality traits in there. They're called GEMS, which is a really great subject too. It's one of my favorite subjects to learn about personality traits and things like that, learn about people and why they are the way they are. It's fascinating to me. So form basically is an acronym, FORM, and it stands for basically just how we communicate with people. It's like the baseline for how we communicate with people. So the F in form stands for family. The O stands for occupation. And the R stands for recreation. And then M is the message. So maybe you've picked up on this and maybe you haven't, but the foundation of being a great coach is being a really great listener, and to building a relationship with people first. People want to do business with people that they trust and people that have a genuine interest in them and really want to help them. And you've probably seen other coaches that are out there that, they go straight for the kill. They want the sale. They want to make the money, and they just want to sell a product and collect their money. I don't believe in that practice. I believe in helping people and adding value to their lives. So one way that I like to train our coaches is to learn the concept of form. And form will help you not just with coaching. It will help you in your regular job, your day-to-day job. It will help you with your family. Form your friends and family. Form your spouse or your significant other. Form your kids if you have kids. Form a random person. You would be shocked to see what you learn about people when you talk to them and ask them about them. Not many people have the opportunity to talk about themselves, mainly because everybody is too worried about talking about themselves to other people. Nobody wants to listen about and hear about other people. So when somebody asks questions about them, like, people just want to, tell you their whole life story, and it's crazy what comes out of conversations like that, and the relationships that you can build just from that one simple concept, asking somebody about their family, where they're from, what their occupation is, do they love what they do, why do they love what they do, what do they do for fun, and then, just based on those three concepts alone, who knows what might come out of their mouth. If they might say something that is a perfect lead-in or segue to your message, something that you have to offer them as a coach. Maybe you're talking to a mom and they struggle with finding time to work out. Or maybe they don't have a lot of mom friends who are into fitness. And just by talking to them and asking them what they, do for fun, or what they like to do for fun, or what they would like to, be a part of, and they might say, I really wish I had more time to work out. I wish I had more friends that actually like to work out. And then honestly, I know what I would say to that. I would say, oh, no kidding. I love to work out. And I'm tied to a whole bunch of amazing women in an online accountability group who love to work out too. I go, I don't know if you're interested in that or not, but I would love to tell you more. Are you on Facebook, or could I email you? Something like that. That's generally how form works. Mainly because when you go through those questions and you're just talking to people, you learn really amazing things about other people that you probably wouldn't have known because you probably weren't thinking of asking. You probably learn more things about your family and friends and even your children just by going through the process of form and asking them questions about them. It's really crazy. I think the art of conversation has really been lost in this day and age, just with all the technology and things like that. And pretty much because I know that most people keep to themselves. In the world that we're kind of living in, we kind of have to watch our back and we don't know who to trust, mainly because society has planted that in us, don't trust no one kind of mentality. But the truth is, like, the majority of people out there are good. And when you can talk to them, you really find some really amazing people. I know for myself, I used to be a very introverted person until I learned the concept of form and the power of it. And I can tell you that just by opening my mouth and having conversations with people, I have met some really incredible people over the course of the last 4 years of being a coach. And it was because of this concept, form. So there's my little mini training on form. You can learn more about it from Danny Johnson. She is the master at it. That's who I learned it from. So we're going to use that within the 5-step training, and you'll probably recognize it as I'm doing it. So Jenna, I am going to unmute you. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, cool. So yes, I can hear you. So basically,
The answer heard me.
Right. I do this. Thumbs up. And my thing is like backwards. I need to like flip my screen because like this is on the wrong side. You know what I mean? Like I'm not mirroring it, which I'm used to. I have to flip it back. Anyway, so here is the scenario. So you and I are friends on Facebook. Okay. And I'm not sure even how we met. Maybe I found you in an online fitness group or something, and I thought you were a really cool chick. So I friend requested you, and you happened to accept my friend request. And, we both love fitness, and we always go back and forth with our fitness posts. I like your stuff, you like mine, randomly we might, comment on each other's posts, but other than that, it hasn't really gotten, to the next level or private conversations or anything like that. So the scenario is I put up a post on my Facebook page, and it said something like, let me see here, I'm going to pull up the actual Facebook post that I pulled up. Okay, so I threw up a Facebook post, and it says, has anyone been wanting to try Shakeology lately? I was just given the go-ahead from the CEO of Beachbody to offer the PIO program for $10 with a month's Shakeology order. I think they really want to help people get back on track after they indulge in the bite-sized candy bars tonight for Halloween. So I did this post on the 31st. Let me know. I'll send you the discount link. Hashtag Happy Halloween is what my post read. So you seen my post, liked it, and you said, I would actually like to look at that. Could you send me the discount link? Okay. So, and then here is something that I would do normally, but we're going to act like we're talking on the phone just because it's easier for this, type of training. Anything that we say on the phone can totally be, transferred into a private group message, obviously. So you are going to, say you want to, actually, let's just say you message me. Okay, so you message me, you say, tell me more about this. And I'm just going to say, okay, Jenna, do you mind if I, give you a call on the phone really quick? Because I'm actually on the go and I don't have time to message with you back and forth. But if I could just, get 10 or 15 minutes of your time to tell you about it over the phone, would that work for you? And, you say that's fine. So I'm actually going to act like I'm calling you. And we exchange numbers and things like that. And then I'll just take the conversation from there. And basically you just answer like you really want to know what this deal is about. Okay? Okay.
Right.
So ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Hi, Jenna.
Hey, Liz, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. It's so awesome to actually hear your voice as opposed to just going back and forth with you on Facebook. I know. So I don't actually even know how we got into being Facebook friends, but I'm really glad that we did. And thank you for, commenting on my posts. That I would love to share, some more information with you. But before I do, I think it's a good idea if I just ask you a couple of questions just to, kind of get to know you better. Would that work for you?
Sure, that sounds good.
Okay, awesome. So is this a good time for you, to actually talk for the next 10 minutes?
Yeah, this works, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we were in the same time zone or not. Are you in Eastern time zone? Can you hear me?
No.
Oh,
Wait, now I can.
oh, okay.
You keep freezing on me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I said, is now a good time to talk? I didn't know if you were in the Eastern time zone, same time zone as me.
No, I'm in Central, but it's good. I'm good.
Oh, okay, awesome. Where are you from?
I live in Wisconsin.
Okay, so is it getting cold there?
Yeah, it's starting to get there.
Yeah, I'm not a
Getting
fan
a
of,
little brisk out.
yeah, I'm not a fan of winter either. I'm from Ohio, so I definitely feel you there.
Yeah.
So have you always lived in Wisconsin?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
your family there?
Yeah, they are. And actually, it's funny. My dad's family's all from Ohio, so that's kind of cool.
Oh,
You're from Ohio.
that,
But
that
yeah, most of my people are here now.
that's awesome. So do you live with your family? Do you live alone or
I live with my boyfriend and my little brother and my dog.
awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah.
What kind of dog do you have?
He's a Boston and Rat Terrier mix.
Oh, so
He's
he's
like
just
an adorable, tiny little thing.
I was just gonna say, so he's a small dog. Aw, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you work in
Yeah,
Wisconsin
my
or
baby.
your fur baby?
Yeah, I actually work for the Phillips. Yes, my fur baby.
That's awesome. So what is it you do for work?
I'm a probation and parole agent.
Oh, okay. Do you love it?
I do, yeah. It can get rough and stressful, but I do love it. Yeah.
Awesome. What do you love about it?
You know, feeling like I'm helping the community, protect the community, and every once in a while, you know, I actually can help one of my people on my caseload to make their life better, you know, and that helps everybody. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It takes a strong person to play that role.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely interesting. It's a learning process. So, yeah.
Kudos to you for taking on that role. That's awesome. That's really cool. What do you guys do for fun in Wisconsin? I know you guys are like near water parks, right? I froze again.
Yeah, we have one like my boyfriend and I like to canoe a lot. There's some good spots around here to do that. And we like to mini golf in the summer.
Uh-huh.
Don't do a whole lot in the winter though. It's kind of lame. I don't like the outside, so I kind of just sit around all winter.
I know, right? I know, and we're getting back to that. I gotta get my mindset into preparing myself for winter.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's really cool. So I see that like you also love to like work out, like you're very active and all that stuff. How long have you been into fitness?
Well, like the last 2 years. Sorry, you froze off.
That's okay.
What did you say?
What did I say? I said, oh, so you're into fitness. I see that you love to work out. How long have you been into fitness?
The last few years, maybe like the last like year and a half. I just it's kind of off and on, but just I've been trying to do more the last year and a half. I started jogging because I got kind of pissed at myself for saying no that I couldn't do a 5K. So then I was like, no, I'm just gonna do it then. So then I ran like all summer and trained and I did it and it was super cool. And then the winter came and I did nothing and I sat on my butt and I gained a bunch of weight and I had to start all over again this spring. So that kind of sucked.
Right.
But yeah, so
I gotcha.
trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for the winter now because
that's cool. Yeah. I
can't run outside now.
I know. I definitely hear you. I definitely can relate to your, cycle of like fitness. I think that's just like human nature. I think we tend to fall in and out of it. I think that's just being human. So I can definitely relate to that. I think it's just good as long as we just keep going and we don't like quit completely, then I think we're #winning, if we continue to do that. But yeah, no, I was really glad that you reached out to me about this PIO thing. And actually, I wanted to ask you, you know, what is it that interested you most about it?
Well, I've tried other like meal replacement shakes, and I saw you had put in the thing about trying Shakeology, and I really love yoga too, and I'm trying to think of ways that I can keep up my fitness this winter. You know, stuff I can do in the house. I was looking at gyms and stuff, but you know, it'd be really nice to just be able to do something at home. So I thought I'd see what this is all about and maybe look at that as an option so I can try to stay fit this winter and I don't go backwards again and have to start over like I did last year.
Right, right. I definitely understand that. So, that's cool. So just to get like a little bit of a background, I know you shared some of that stuff right now. But what would be like if you were to like do this, like, I mean, do you have any goals in mind? Like right now, anything that you're really working towards right now?
I really just want to feel good, and I would like to lose weight and just feel like comfortable in my body. I know a few years ago I had lost a bit of weight and felt like really good in my body and had fun like buying clothes. And I kind of like to get back to that point where I can just feel good in my body and my skin.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely relate. And I'm just taking notes right now because I don't want to miss any like important details. So if it seems like I don't answer back right away, it's because I'm taking notes and you know I really want to be able to help you out. Um, so time out. Like I really do take notes when I talk to people. I take notes and I write down everything that they're saying because eventually I want to refer back to everything that they want to them. Okay, so going back into the conversation. Awesome. Yeah, I totally understand what you mean there. So to get a better idea of where you're at, like right now, I'm just going to ask you just a couple of questions about like you know fitness and nutrition, and maybe you can just fill me in. That work?
Sure.
Okay. So as far as like your fitness routine, what exactly are you doing right now to help you, you know, lose that extra weight, get on track, and stay in line?
I'm jogging 3 days a week. I'm using Couch to 5K to build up slowly again, trying to get back into being able to run a full 5K.
Right. And you do that about three or
That's
four.
really all I'm doing. I was taking a yoga class for a while.
Okay. Gotcha. So is
But, um,
can you see me?
you're kind of frozen. Oh, there you're back now.
Okay. I heard you say that you know you're jogging, you do the Couch to 5K program, and doing some yoga in there, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
awesome. And on the other side of it all with nutrition, how would you say your nutrition is on a scale of like 1 to 10? Like 1 being you are clueless about nutrition, you have no idea what to eat, what's right to eat, or on a scale, or you're a 10 where you're a super clean eater and you know exactly what to eat.
Um, Maybe like a 6. I know what I should be eating, but I don't always choose to do it. I definitely do a lot of stress eating. My job is really stressful, and I really like to reward myself with food.
Right,
And I get the cravings at night for chips and candy.
right.
So it could be better. I can usually do a good streak of good stuff, and then I kind of slip back. And once I start slipping, then I just kind of let myself
Right.
go.
Right. I can relate to that too. Gotcha. All right. As far as like support and like accountability goes, like, do you have somebody in your life that supports you in this healthy role of healthy living and fitness, and somebody that kind of keeps you on track and accountable?
Not really, no. And it kind of stinks because it's like, my brother and my boyfriend can eat like they're 13-year-olds and eat garbage.
Don't
And
you mean
so
that?
I hate it. And I mean, I don't want to eat that stuff all the time, but then every once in a while they're like, well, why don't you have some too? And,
Right.
what am I going to do with a giant bag of spinach all for myself? It goes bad. So,
Yeah.
it's like you kind of just, I don't really have that. No. So I kind of just have to force myself to try to stay on track with things. So there's really not anybody else around to hold me accountable.
Right. I hear you for sure. Awesome. So thank you so much for sharing that with me. That helps me out a lot, actually. And I don't really like to choose just anybody to be in these like kind of groups that I do. I like to make sure that the people that are coming in the groups are going to be, number one, supportive to other people, because there are going to be other people in the group that are going to be wanting to reach goals and are serious about it. And I want them to be connected to other serious people. I also want to make sure that this kind of program fits with the person. I really believe that, there's a program for everybody, and certain people like to do certain workouts, and other people just don't connect to certain workouts. You have to make sure, I believe that working out should be fun. You should want to do it. You should look forward to do it. So I always like to make sure that the program that I'm kind of offering out there fits the person. So that helps me out a lot with everything that you shared with me. So, and I actually think that you'd be a really good candidate for this. So if I were to send you a couple of videos explaining PIO, Shakeology, and our online support and accountability groups, would you be able to watch them and let me know what you liked most about them?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, awesome. So can you do that right now?
I can in about like an hour. I've got a phone call I have to be on.
All right, perfect. So what I'll do is I will send you the links via Facebook or email. What works best for you?
On Facebook.
Okay, so I'll send them to you on Facebook, and then I can check back in like an hour or so after you've had a chance to watch them, and we can kind of just reconvene and talk about those. That sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, so time out. So what I would do, this is like step 3 of the 5-step process. I would send, when she agrees that she wants to see the videos, I would send the PIO video to her. And there is a really great YouTube channel that I bookmark on my computer and on my phone. It's called, and Jenna, I don't know if you have access to your computer or not. We could always post it after the call onto the page. It's called www.youtube.com/Swarm Video 1. SWARM video, and then the number 1. That YouTube page is like my shortcut to all the videos that I use daily. They have the short PIO clip on there. They have the 21-day fix link on there. 3-day refresh. They have a video on there that's called Ever Felt Like This. I use that a lot to explain the whole challenge pack idea. And I also like to send the Beachbody Challenge, what's it called? Beachbody Challenge group, like success stories. I think it is. I think it's that link on there. And they're all on the YouTube page that I just gave you. So if you just go there, you'll be able to see them. So the 3 links that I send them are going to surround what our whole package is: the fitness program, Shakeology, and the accountability groups. So in this case, I am going to send her the PIO link, and I'm going to say this is the fitness program, and then I send the Shakeology link, which I like the Tony Horton one. I think it's hilarious, and it's really short, and it explains Shakeology perfectly, and it even kind of debunks the money objection there. So I send that one. I go, this is Shakeology. This is the meal replacement shake I was telling you about. And then I send the Beachbody Challenge success story video. And I send those 3, and I say, here are the videos that explain everything that our group entails. It'll probably take you just a little bit less than 10 minutes to watch all 3 videos. And I made sure in our conversation to ask her when a good time was to follow up with her. That is totally key. Key. You do not want to end a conversation without saying when you're going to follow back up with that person. This way you eliminate the the weird feeling of, I don't want to feel like I'm bugging them, like, oh, did you watch the videos yet? Did you watch the videos yet? Like, by stating that you are going to follow up with them after they've had a chance to watch the videos, then they know that you're going to be contacting them and that they better watch those videos, and they say, yeah, it's okay for you to check up on me in like an hour or so once I'm able to view them. And you say, great. And then follow up with them in an hour and see what they liked about it. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I sent it, an hour or so has passed. I message her back and I say, hey, Jenna, did you have a chance to watch those videos? What did you like about what you saw? I always ask, I never say, so what did you think? That is like a big, big no. Don't ever say, so what did you think? Because people really don't know what they think. They don't know what to think. I mean, if you allow somebody to respond to what did you think, they're probably thinking, wow, that was a lot of stuff. Do I have to work out every day? Is Shakeology something I do they might have a million bazillion things going through their head, and they might tell you exactly what they are thinking. And you probably don't want to know everything that they're thinking, because that could open up a whole can of worms. What you want to know is, what did you like about what you saw? That's what you ask. So that way they tell you what they did like about it, So that's where we're at. She said, yes, I watched it. And I go, let's jump on the phone really quick. And we'll talk about this. And of course, this can be done in a message as well. So we're back on the phone. Jenna, hello. Hi. So you were able to watch the videos, yeah?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Awesome. So tell me, what did you like about what you saw?
I was really excited about the one about the challenge group, because I think that'd be really a nice way to have other people to talk to about, what's going on. And, also, I don't know if it's weird, but I always kind of like, after I have a really good workout, I kind of want to brag about it. And like, nobody wants to hear about that.
Right.
So I feel like that'd be like a good place where I could just be like sharing that stuff, and they would totally get my like excitement about it,
Right.
And I think that might kind of help to have that community.
Right. Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. So,
Yeah.
so did the PIO make sense in Shakeology? Do you have any questions about that?
Yeah.
No? Yeah? What'd you say? I think you froze again.
You froze.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can.
This
You
was
said something about psychology.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I think it's my phone.
That's okay. Did you have any other questions about that? About those two things? Did those things make sense to you?
I thought PIO sounded amazing.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited about that. No, I guess my only question is, how much does all cost?
Yeah, for sure. And that really just depends on how you want to get started.
Okay.
So there's a range. So do you think that you could see yourself like doing this, if the price seems fair to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So let me just tell you what the package entails, and you can kind of let me know if that seems fair to you or not. So what you'll be getting in this package with PIO, you get this really great fitness program. I believe there are 8 or 9 different workouts, and you get a meal plan with that. So it actually is going to tell you what kind of foods to eat, stuff like that. It'll help you calculate your calories. You're also going to get with that one meal provided, actually, throughout your first 30 days. So you'll actually have one meal provided with Shakeology in your first 30 days with this package. And also you get a free spot in our online support and accountability group, where you can, talk about your workouts and brag about, how you killed that workout or whatever. And you get me as your free coach. So all of that combined together is $140. So I really love this deal. This is the deal that I was talking about because, normally Shakeology retails for $130, and that's just Shakeology alone. And the PIO DVDs can range anywhere from $60 to $80. And this package kind of marries the two together, and you can actually get both for $140. So it's like you're buying Shakeology and you get to add on PIO for $10. So yeah, so that's it. Like it's $140. You get the program, the full program, the 60-day program. You get 30 days worth of Shakeology, so one meal included in that, and the free online support and accountability and the one-on-one coaching with me. So does that seem like it's fair for you?
Yeah, I think I can make that work. That sounds really good.
Awesome. So really the next step is I will send you the sign up information to your Facebook. Does that work? You froze again.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. And then I can lead you to the next step. We're actually, getting started with the next group. So the sooner you do this, the better that I can connect you and introduce you to the group and, really just get you set up and moving right now before your package arrives. Sound good?
That sounds great. Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Okay. So that's it. That is pretty much how a typical conversation goes. I love seeing her little face. I couldn't stop looking at her while I was talking to you, Jenna. But yeah, that's how like a conversation it typically goes for me. That is the 5-step process in a nutshell. And if you notice, I did a lot of objection handling within that whole 5-step process. And sometimes you are just going to get objections about money, and truthfully, sometimes there's just no way around, the price objection. Sometimes people really just don't have the money, and there's nothing you can do about that. The only thing you can do is offer them a solution to that. In my head, I'm always looking to solve a problem for somebody somehow. And if a conversation goes as smoothly as the one that Jenna and I just had, then perfect. That's exactly what we want. I kind of laid the foundation. You notice how in the beginning I really used form to kind of build rapport with Jenna and to build trust and to build a relationship. And you can do that really pretty quickly with form. So I did that in the beginning, and then I went right into the 5-step process, and I literally, I pretty much have it memorized in my head by now. I've been doing it for the past 3 years. So, if you're on the phone with somebody, or obviously if you're on the computer, copy and paste and personalize that stuff is really easy to do, and something I encourage you to do. But what I was saying before about, price objections and, handling and things like that. If you get to the point where somebody, they just can't afford it, even if it is a great deal, even if it is a steal, they're like, they just cannot justify spending $140 on a challenge pack, then ask them what does seem fair to them. Like if you notice, I asked Jenna, after I explained everything that she got in that package, I asked her, does that seem fair to you? Because that's a genuine question. You want it to be fair to them. So I say that a lot. Is that fair to you? And if they say, I'm really, finding it hard to wrap my mind around $140, I really don't have that money, or I'm scared, that's the truth is they might have the money, but they are scared to invest in that money, not because they don't believe it works, not because they think you're a phony or they think Beachbody is, some scam. It's because they don't have enough faith in themselves to think that they can actually do it. A lot of people struggle with that. They struggle with the fact that maybe they won't be able to, finish the program, or maybe they'll start it and like 5 days in, they fall off the wagon, and it'll be a waste to them. Oh, here it is. I spent another, $140 on another program that I didn't do. And truthfully, that's not our fault. That's just something that they need help working through. And if there's anything that we can do to help them, we need to talk that through with them. Ask them, well, is it really just that you don't have the money, or are you afraid that you won't finish it, or is there something else holding you back? Like, don't be afraid to ask those questions, and don't be afraid to ask them, what does seem fair to you? What does seem like a reasonable price range for you? And then try to fit them. And if they do give you a price range, try to fit them into that category. Maybe they can just afford $60 for the base PIO DVD set. Just do it. Then do that. You're not going to get Success Club points for it, but who the freak cares? It's not about Success Club points. It's about helping people, and yes, Success Club is a goal and success points are a goal. But you know what? I just had this conversation today with one of the coaches on our team who was struggling with, not earning Success Club points. And I was like, but are you helping people? She's like, well, I had somebody buy the base kit of the 3-day refresh. And I was like, that's awesome. Like, that's awesome. You are helping somebody. And I told her, I go, at this point, don't worry about Success Club points. Worry about helping somebody and solving a problem for them with what you have to offer as a coach. And maybe it's just offering them something free, a free membership, because we do have free. We have the free memberships, and I've done that with probably, I think, 3 people. There are 3 people that I know who are in the Hot for the Holidays group who just could not wrap their mind around spending any money on anything. They just want to go the cheap route. They want to do their own thing, but they love the idea of being in the online support and accountability group and just around people who are thinking in that direction. And I said, you know what, that's great, because they're awesome people. They have great personalities, and I know they would be great value to the group. They're great cheerleaders. They help people. And so I had them sign up for a free membership on my site. So at least they're connected to me as their coach. And I put them in the group. Who knows? They might be a customer. They might get in the group and they might see other people doing Beachbody programs and Shakeology and see them getting results. And they want to be a part of that. And they might not sign up today. They might not sign up, in a couple weeks or next month. But you know what? If I keep going as a coach, eventually they might be one of my customers. And that's just going to be a bonus, because I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing as a coach. And there's going to be a lot of people who are ready right now who are going to sign up with me. So when she decides that she's ready, that's going to be like a bonus. It's going to be like one of those seeds that was planted that just took a little bit more to sprout, But I'm glad I didn't say, well, forget you. Figure it out on your own. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to buy anything from me, then I'm not going to help you. You could do that, but then you lost a potential customer. So that's kind of where we're at with all of this. So did that help you guys, hearing form and hearing how I, talk through the 5-step process? Yeah. Good. Awesome. Good. So really, what time is it? Okay, good. We're like going on 10 o'clock. So that is really the training for tonight. I don't really have anything else. I just wanted you guys to kind of hear, see, feel the process of how form works, how I personally carry conversations with people through the 5-step process while inviting people. I just feel like I want to make faces to her. Yeah. But do you have questions, Natalie or Sarah? Okay. Natalie, I'm going to unmute you, Natalie. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
My question is, because I've invited people into the Hot for the Holidays group, but no one's ready to buy anything, which I was totally fine with. I just invited them in the group, but I couldn't get them to sign me up as their coach.
So what is their holdback? What is that? What is holding them back from doing that?
They're like, okay, I'll get to it. And I'm like, all right, but I don't want to be the squeaky wheel. Like, did you sign up yet? Are you going to? Because I just want them to, I don't want to be pestering them.
Right.
I am real friends with them.
Right. So Oh, go
but I
ahead.
keep asking them how their workouts are going and, what things like that, making, keeping the conversation.
Right.
How do you ask somebody to sign up as your, under you as their coach?
Right. So what I would do, and just for like your current situation right now, totally like blame it on me. Just be like, hey, follow up with them, how are your workouts going, whatever, and just say, I know we talked about this before, and I'm sure you're completely busy, because I know you're really busy, but have you had a chance to sign up for that free membership yet? I ask because my leader of the for the holidays group wants to make sure that everybody is connected to a coach, and the only way to do that is to sign up for that free membership. And otherwise, we have to remove you from the group, and I really do not want to do that. I really want you in the group. I think having you in the group is valuable, and you're a great addition to the team. So is there any way that I can help you, get signed up? Did I explain it okay? And say, do you think by any chance you could get to it by tonight? And just say something like that, keep it, like encouraging, and that, but then kind of, lay down the law, and just say, it's nice enough already that you've invited them to this amazing challenge group and connected them to this amazing resource to help them get something that they want. The least they could do is help you out and sign up for this like free membership. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and it's free, so there's nothing but value in it for them, and I even, see, what I do is that the reason why, and this is the reason for the post that I did in the Team Persevere page, I think it was yesterday, saying, if you don't know anybody in the group and you haven't talked to them and you see that they're waiting to get in the group or they're waiting to be approved into the group, unless you know them and you've talked to them about their plan, do not approve them into the group. So it's kind of like dangling the steak in front of the dog, and getting them to do the trick before they get the reward. You know what I mean? So I try not to, if I see somebody that wants to be added to the group and I have not talked to them yet, I will not let them in the group until I've talked to them and either have moved them into a challenge pack, a program, Shakeology, or a free membership. And then once they do what I ask them to do in order to get signed up, then I say, awesome. Once you get signed up for that free membership, I will lead you to the next step and introduce you to our Hot for the Holidays challenge. So that is one thing I do. Now, just to give you an example of a conversation I had today with somebody who was just a random person that decided to be in our group. She must have been a friend of a friend of a friend of somebody that's seen it and got into the group. I'm trying to find her name. And she was already in the page. So somebody approved her. I don't know who did. But she got into the group and I was like, okay, she's not connected to anybody. Like, she had no mutual friends of anybody. And I was like, okay, I need to talk to this girl. And, I sent her a message and I said, hey, thanks for joining the challenge. I just wanted to make sure that I introduced myself, to you. And I said, I just want to make sure that you knew, what this was all about, and to help you with any kind of goals, you have, do you understand the group and how it works? And then, she would answer me back and said something. And long story short, this amazing person has lost I don't know. She was 100 or 300 and some pounds. And now she's 180 pounds. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. And she's done it all on her own, just by working out and eating right and that kind of thing. So, I kind of talked to her and I just said, I said, the nature of this group is that it is a complementary group for support and accountability for those doing a Beachbody workout and or Shakeology, which is why you may have noticed that a lot of the people have been posting about those things. Are you familiar with any of those products? And I just put out like a disclaimer, and I said, FYI, it is not required that you do any of them. I do want you to know that. I go, we want to help everyone stay on track for the holidays, but I did want to make sure that you were set up with a plan to help ensure that you stay on board with us and reach your goals. And then she messaged me back, and she said, no, I don't do Shakeology. I mostly signed on to cheer one of my friends who was in the group, who's like a friend of a friend, once removed. I don't know who she's even connected to. She goes, I do have some friends that use Shakeology, and I think it's great if it works for them. I just know I can get results much cheaper and more sustainable through the long run. Then she just kind of went through what her plan is, like her running and, her smoothies and her meal prep and stuff like that. And then I said, and she actually sent me her measurements. Like, she's all about this group. So she's like following directions in the page, but she hasn't signed up for like a free membership. So I said, thank you for sending me, your measurements and everything. I go, to make you officially a part of our Hot for the Holidays team, would you be willing to sign up for a free membership on my site? It offers great benefits, fitness, and nutrition tips that you can use as a resource, and also connects you to us. If I send over the sign up info, will you be able to get set up? And then she was very hesitant. She was like, well, what does the sign up entail? I really don't want any advertising, product, or promotions. And then she said, I sometimes do P90X at our local YMCA. Is that a Beachbody program? And I said, yeah. I said, sure, I totally understand. I go, yes, P90X is a Beachbody program. I go, the sign up is just a free membership. You're not obligated to purchase anything. You can check out the site at teambeachbody.com. It offers plenty of the benefits that are not just product promotions. I go, the sign up will need to be through the link on my site though. So if you're cool with that and it seems fair to you, then I can send over the sign up info. And she said, okay, send it over and I'll check it out. So I sent it over, and she said I signed up. So she obviously didn't even have to, look at it and question it. She's seen that it was not going to be any kind of, ploy to her, or some kind of scam for me to get her to buy something. So she already signed up. So that was kind of how I, kind of talked through somebody who was a little bit hesitant to even sign up for the free membership. But what I told you before about people who are already in there and, they're just kind of dragging their feet about signing up for the free membership, then just blame it on me. Like, just say, my team leader, she really needs to make sure that everybody is connected to a coach. Yeah. And she's going to be, going through the list and making sure everybody's connected. And if she sees that you're not connected, I'm afraid she might remove you from the group. So
Gotcha.
Make me look like a bitch. I don't care. But anyway, it's really just going to benefit them. There are great benefits on that site. I remember when I first, started hearing about Beachbody, I started going to that site frequently. And I was like, I like this site. There's a lot of good stuff on it. So, hi, sweetie. I know. She's so sweet. Anything else, Natalie?
That was the main one. So that was it.
Cool. Awesome. Sarah, do you have anything? No, she's like, I can't even think about unmuting my phone or my screen right now. My child will be all up in your face. Oh my gosh. Her eyes and her mouth is just crazy. Oh my gosh. She's so cute, Sarah. Aw. All right, ladies, that's all I have for you tonight. Congratulations on showing up for the second call of our Coach Basics. We'll see you on the team page, and next week will be our last call. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.